Homes. This is Tanya Petty, your Central Kentucky Realtor. Today we are talking about homesteading. If you have been thinking in the back of your mind in 2024, I want to move to Kentucky and homestead, here are some tips, some little things to be aware of and prepared for if that's something that you're thinking about doing. Let's get started. As a Kentucky Realtor, I have the pleasure of working with many families who are planning to start a homestead, who are relocating to Kentucky, whether you're coming from somewhere else or you already live in Kentucky and you've just been dreaming of that homestead. I'd be happy to help you out. One of the things that homesteading offers for home buyers is a simpler, more sustainable lifestyle. Whether it's through farming or gardening or ranching, whether you plan to grow your own food or raise your own meat, there are a lot of options that come along with homesteading. First and foremost, the thing that you should be aware of is understanding your budget when you are looking to purchase a homestead property. You need to know how much you can actually afford before you start looking at these properties. Are you looking for something move-in ready? Are you looking for a fixer-upper? Do you need 5 acres or do you need 50 acres? These are all questions that you should ask yourself before you actually start taking a look at property and what you want to do with it. The first move, of course, would be to contact a lender. The next thing to understand is that there are benefits to working with a Kentucky Realtor who knows how to find that homestead property that you need and knows what you need to be prepared for when you purchase and while you're in the process of purchasing. As a realtor, we have access to properties that are not on the market and may not be available for you to see online. That's one of the benefits of working with us, as well as there are insights and expertise that a realtor will have in certain areas of real estate, whether it's the type of homes that they sell or the area that they sell in. It's always good to contact a realtor to get information before you buy a home. The next things to be aware of is that if you're interested in buying a homestead, be prepared to act quickly. If you're serious and you know that you're going to want to buy something, it's always a good idea to have that pre-approval ready, have your down payment in the bank, and when that property becomes available, you can jump on it instantly, because we in Kentucky at the moment have low inventory, and even when we have a little bit more inventory, these types of properties are desirable and they move quickly. So when that property comes on the market that you're looking for, you're going to want to jump on it. Say you're looking for a luxury home in Kentucky, but you still want to homestead. Is that possible? Absolutely. There are luxury homes in Kentucky. There are quite a lot of them, and there are several, if you can find that diamond in the rough, that have opportunities for homesteading and sustainability. Now, they come with a higher price tag, but that doesn't mean that they're not available. It's something also to check with your realtor about. Let them know what you need, what you can afford, what you'd like, where you'd like to be, and they can help you out finding that property. Another thing to remember is that it's important to do your research. Before you purchase a home, you should be researching about the area and the things that you need to know. You need to know about the local community. You need to know about the landscapes. You can ask your realtor about things like flood zones and how far away is the hospital. These are things that you should keep in mind when you're purchasing any type of property, not just homestead. One of the last things to keep in mind is that though starting a homestead can be a rewarding and fulfilling experience, it is also something that needs to be zoned. So if you are looking to homestead property, make sure that you check with your realtor about the zoning for that property and that you're able to do all of the things that you have in mind, whether it's drilling a well or if you have access to water to feed your crops, if you are allowed to have certain types of animals in that area, and if there are any restrictions that are going to keep you from doing what you have planned to make this property your dream home. Once again, I hope that this was helpful information. If you are interested in homesteading in Kentucky, please feel free to contact me. You can find my contact information in the notes, and I hope that you will reach out with any questions that you have, and have a wonderful day. Bye now.